Texas Imports Today, here we go. We're going to learn how to use the forum today. So go ahead and start by opening a proper browser, i.e. one that is not Internet Explorer. I'm going to go ahead and assume here that you know how to use the Internet and are more than a high-functioning. Go to your Internet URL bar and type in TexasimportsToday.com/forum. Very tricky. Once you hit enter here, you're going to be brought to the Texas Imports Today Forum homepage, also called the Forum Index. Basically what you've got here is all of the sections aligned in a nice, easy view manner. First section is getting started, things like the rules of the forum, new members area, a place where you can introduce yourself and tell everyone who you are.
Hello.
DIY section, there's going to be more getting put in that soon. Automotive, anything about cars, wheels, stance, suspension setup stuff, bolt-ons, boost, audio interior, build montage threads. It's a great place where you can actually go and tell people about the build that you're doing right then, document it. Events, things that are going on, mini meets, things like the initial D formula, a couple of different things that are going on soon. The Hangout, that's our off-topic section, but that one is a little different from the Organized Chaos section, which is basically anything goes. Trolling, whatever, there's not work safe stuff in there, enter at your own risk. Marketplace is our for sale section. Of course, car stuff, parts for your cars, vehicles that are for sale, stuff that's pretty self-explanatory, but I think you pretty much got that under control. Then we also have a place for non-car stuff, so if you're selling a couch, home speakers, or a blender, whatever. In order to post in those sections, you got to have 15 posts or more. Reason we have that is because people will come into the forum, try and spam a bunch of posts, move defunct stuff, and rip off individuals. So figure if you're going to stick around and post 15 times, you're probably a legit person. Local clubs and teams. This is an area that if you have a bunch of people that you want to have your own little section of the forum, we have an Accord team, a Honda Accords team that has their own little section. Just message us and we'll get you all set up. Section for sponsors, and there's a handful of things. Basically just shows who's on at this time at the bottom. Alright, we're going to show you how to register for the forum and get started. Oddly enough, we're going to have you click on the register button on the top right.
Whoa.
Once you click that, you can actually go over here and click on Connect with Facebook. That'll require that you're logged into Facebook on whatever browser you happen to be using. So if you click on that, it'll ask you to log in, ask you for your Facebook information, and it'll create a user account based on your Facebook information. Now when you do that, it's probably going to suggest that you use your real name. If you're into that, go for it. If not, you can go down here and pick your own username, something that is either indicative of yourself or is just your handle on another forum. How about, yeah, that'll work. Go down there and pick yourself a password. Then pick your email address. And then we're going to require that you answer a random question, something that a spam bot can't figure out. This helps us keep spam out of the forum. If we go to YouTube and search for Terrorized by a Bear and watch the video, where are the two guys trying to go to? Let's figure that out. Terrorized by a Bear. Alright. This is kind of random, but alright, so where are these two guys trying to go?
Are you ready to drive to the mall?
Yes, I am ready.
Oh, well, they're trying to go to the mall. The mall. Okay, our refer. Who sent us to the forum? I know this guy. He sent me to the forum. Leave Central Time alone unless you are in a different time zone and not actually in Texas. Go ahead and leave those alone. Forum rules, just a handful of rules before you get started. Read those. Complete registration. Thank you for registering, Import Chick. Hell yeah. Of course you like that. Oh, and then, yeah, we're going to have to go and check our email for some details to activate our account. Alright, let's go in there. Open your email, and whoa, would you look at that? we have an action required to activate our membership for Texas Imports Today. Click on your email and it says to complete your registration, please visit this URL. Simple enough. Click on that. Oh, thank you. Your registration is now complete. Hells yeah. So now we can go in and do any type of things on the forum. Now we're actually a member. See up here you have your username, import chick. There's going to be a section where you can click on new post to see anything that's new in the forum. It'll just be a constant stream of new things. Private messages, frequently asked questions, the tick calendar, the official one, community, you can go see a bunch of different things in here, forum actions, different settings, and quick links. So we're going to go ahead and first start off by talking about the settings in your profile. So we're going to go ahead and click on settings. A thread subscription is basically anything that you've subscribed to that if somebody posts in that thread, you get an update about it. That's configurable in a different area. Go in here and click send message if you want to send a new message to somebody. If you want to edit your profile, you can go in here, click on edit profile and edit your email and password. That should be pretty self-explanatory. You can choose to put in your birthday, hide your age if you've got it, your homepage URL, a couple of different things, AOL Instant Messenger screen name if you're still old school and use that crap. Type in your name. I am Lisa. That sounds hot. Also put in where you're from. Dallas. Because a few girls are from Dallas. Vehicle. I drive a Scion TC because of course all hot girls drive Scion TCs. Mod plans. Turbo. Because that should be your mod plans. I'm hot. That's my biography. So we're going to go ahead and save that. So now we've updated our user profile. After that, let's go ahead and pick ourselves a nice little image. Want to have something in here? You can go ahead and link that if you've got a hot link from somewhere else. I'm going to go ahead and say to use a custom avatar, but we're going to upload our own from a file we've got. Look here. Cute picture of a girl. Maximum size has got to be 100 by 100 pixels, a nice little square there, or smaller. And the image size has to be 19.5 KB or smaller. So we're going to go ahead and save changes here. Hell yeah, I'm hot. Alright, so then we go in down here and look in Edit Signature. You can type in text into this field and do it however which way you want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, let's say Scion TC bold and center that. That's going to be my signature just for the time being until I go ahead and do something different later. Also, you can go in here and look at general settings. This is just viewability things. Do you want to receive email from other members or friendship requests? Subscribe to threads by default by either posting in them or not. Messaging turned on and off. You can ignore people. So if you've got someone that hates you or someone that you particularly hate or just doesn't have a high IQ in general and you really don't like them, you can type their forum name in here, hit OK, and you will never see them ever again. Which is actually quite helpful. So now let's go ahead and talk about using the forum in general. A couple of basic things. First off, let's talk about, now that we've created a username, basic layout, we've talked about doing that. Let's create a post. Let's introduce ourselves in the new members area. I'm going to go ahead and post a new thread. Hi, I'm Lisa. That'll get some attention. Hi, I just joined the forum. I'm at TC. Alright. So that's how to create a post. If we want to bold stuff, we can wrap bold tabs around it. We can also change the section, left align, right align, do a bunch of different things. Can even insert an image if we need to do that at a later time. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. I need an image. Scion TC. Images. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I drive. Red. Of course it's red. Hell. So to insert an image, we're going to go ahead and copy the image URL. Right-click copy, and then you go to this little picture of like a tree. Click insert image. It's going to say what's your URL. You paste that in there, and voila, we've got our image code already put in. Hit submit new thread, and boom, there it is. This is what it looks like when we post to the world. It's got our username in here. We also have our picture just below it. Since I did fill out the user field for my name, I've got the name in there as well. And it shows that we have one post. This little thing above here is our user title. We are a noob, so it's going to show up that way. As things get going and you post a bit more, that will change, and you'll get a little bit more credibility as time goes on. Now, a couple of things to note. In the right, you can see that after putting in our image code, we have the actual image out to the side, and shows just below this line is our signature. On the right here, or sorry, on the left here is a report post button. If someone posts something that's inappropriate and something that we can report that post to them. I just clicked refresh, and oh, look at that. We already have a reply. So this might be a proper time when we could actually use that report post button. Click on that and type your message in here. This was offensive to me because I'm a girl. Send report. What this does is it's going to help the forum admins monitor what's going on in the forum, and it alerts us to go in there and take action on that item. If we want to reply to this post offends me, even though I crave attention. Type in our quick response here, hit reply, and then, oh, we've actually posted just a little bit too soon. There we go. Now we've got some posts under our belt. All right. So if we go back and hit the forum home, we can go in and comment on a variety of different things. We go into the Hangout, let's see. There's also a neat little feature in here called the chat box. This is basically a place where we can all have instant messaging chat with the entire forum. Hi, I'm Lisa. Basically, this is just a instant updating, automatic scrolling place where we can all talk to each other. Go in here and click on thread. On the last page, oh, this is a funny picture thread. I tried a Kia. Yeah, that's funny. So let's go ahead and, if I like a post, I can say, much like you would do on Facebook, picking the like button, you can click add to this user's reputation. Heather's awesome and posted a cool picture. I'm going to say, I approve, and my comments on this post, haha, very funny. Alright. After you get a handful of posts under your belt, you will also have a I do not approve button. For those of you who've craved a dislike button on Facebook, we've got it here. You just can't do it if you are under a certain number of posts, because oftentimes those people decide to come on here and act a fool.
Man, don't be foolish.
So I'm going to go ahead and add reputation to Heather's post. It says, thank you for adding reputation. This user may be lucky enough to receive the same reputation in return. Sounds like karma. Works. Okay, so if we want to, now that we've talked about creating a new post, let's talk about inserting a smiley. We already talked about doing a handful of other things, so let's talk about using the smileys. Or, first, let's tell Heather that her post was indeed funny. I can hit the reply with quote. This will let Heather know that I'm referencing her post. It'll actually show it kind of in a shaded area, and she'll know that I was talking to her. I can add a smiley face by clicking on Insert a Smiley. This is just a handful of them that we have displayed. We click More and see a really big section of different smiley faces. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one because it was funny. And let's say I want to tag Heather in this post so she knows to come look at this. You type the @ symbol, and then type Heather's username, which is above. I drive a Kia. Paste it right there. Then click Post Quick Reply. Simple enough. Now, as you can see here, it's been highlighted, so Heather knows to come check this. More Spider-Man pictures, please. Great. When somebody quotes you or mentions you in a comment like that, you'll get a notification up here much like you would on Facebook. It's a really easy way to let you know that somebody has said something about you. You'll also get an email if you want. You can turn off that email feature by going into the settings like we were in there before. That's pretty much it. There's a bunch of other things that you can discover, but that's just a little bit to get started. We'd really like to have you on the forum here. You can also reach our other areas on Twitter, Facebook, and or YouTube here with the social media buttons. Hope you like what you see. If you've got any questions, please email us so we can help you out. One last thing to tell you before we get out of here is there's also a couple of different styles that you can choose to make your viewing experience a little different. If you'd like to view it in a different color, a different style, select a different one. Maybe my favorite color is orange. I can pick orange and have things a little bit differently here. You can also view the forum via Tap-a-Talk. Our forum is Tap-a-Talk enabled, so if you've got a Windows phone, Android device, or an iPhone, you can view it right from your phone. Very easy, much quicker to post than Facebook, and it's a lot easier.
And yes, thank you, Steven Salazzo, for doing the forum write-up. This is Chaz Hawkins with Texas Imports Today. We're going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys again, and don't forget, we changed our Instagram name to Texas Imports Today, so make sure you tag us with Texas Imports Today. Visit our website at TexasimportsToday.com, and we'll see you at our meets and events.